Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Mohammad Mazhar, Managing Director and Correspondent of Iqra Islamic International School, and we have came here for a British academic meet. We are going to meet foreign delegates, and we may send our students to British Academy for further studies after the 10th standard. I am very thankful for all ZSC team for letting us join in this such a very precious occasion and meet. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Myself, Sayyida Aisha Simmi, Principal of Iqra Islamic International School. I came here to meet Mr. Chaminda and Zia sir, Mr. Darren.
Yeah, I will hold it for you.
Okay. My name is Dr. Mirza Sarwar Beg. I'm a professor in economics. For the last 25 years, I'm staying in Qatar. So I joined in Qatar as a university as a professor. I worked there for 15 years, and recently I've been promoted as a dean as well as a professor of economics in AFG College in Aberdeen University in Qatar. So we follow UK curriculum. And actually on behalf of AEP program, I came to Hyderabad. It's called Academic Enhancement Program. So we wanted to take our students, like Indian students, to to study abroad in very famous international universities like Cambridge, Oxford, and East London University, like Westminster, and all those universities. And actually the Academic Enhancement Program provide an opportunity for the students to explore the different faculties or different subject, what options available for them and what are the requirements for those universities, like how many IGCSE they need, or how many 12th standard subject they need to pass, what they need, like IELTS or TOEFL or SAT and all those things. So we will take the student to UK and we keep them for 1 week. Not 1 week, it's like a 1 week stay there, but it's a 9 days program. So they stay with the British families and they learn about their culture, and every student is posted with some of the families, so they learn their culture and they also improve their language skills and all those things. And also we take it to the famous universities. We will have some conferences, meetings, and the famous professor will interact with our students from the medical colleges or from the engineering colleges, medical colleges, all this. So it's a like unique program. Actually, we came up with this idea because our Indian students, like they're very smart, but we need to explore them. We need to provide an opportunity for them to do something. So because their knowledge is confined to only in India, and so they don't know what is what's happening in abroad and in the famous universities. So what we thought, with a very affordable price, and we even have a scholarship program also if some students are economically backward. So we are providing them scholarships. Some of the students are taken free of cost. So we have some criteria. We have a team of people who work for that. So that's what my objective. So on this, after starting this program, even my two daughters, they joined one of the famous universities in the US called Baltimore, which is called Maryland University, Baltimore. They are doing medical courses, my two daughters. So, but we got a proper guidance from the people there in the universities. So we train accordingly. So they got admission there. And it's really a very, very unique program. So I came on behalf of the SPINNAKER College of English, and it's called Academic Enhancement Program, and I'm the Middle East Director for the whole Gulf region we cover, but mostly we're targeting Indian students because Indian students, some of them cannot afford to reach to those levels, so we are also explaining them what scholarships are available. So some students who are very smart and who have very high marks and high grades, for them we take them free of cost, and some universities offering scholarships also. So it's one of the unique program. So inshallah, let's work together, and I request most of the schools and the authorities and institutions to come forward. And we are not this organization not to make this profit, and it's not a profit-making organization. We want to provide. This is actually a social organization. We wanted to provide a social service to the community, especially our students. So we don't prefer the community like Muslims or non-Muslim. No, we don't have any discrimination. Any student who is talented, and we will take them and we will give them an opportunity to study in the UK, and we also extend into US in very soon. So thank you very much, and I need your support and cooperation.
Perfect. Just want to know that how the students can contact you. Any website or the office address or the phone
we
number?
have two options. One is we have an website where students can register, but now in Hyderabad we have got MS Education Center. You might have known about the MS Education Center. We have signed an agreement with them, and they also have very social objective. And Mr. Mozam Hussain is my classmate in B.Ed M.Ed. So I talked to him. He said it's a very good, unique idea. So at the moment we are doing everything through the MS Education Center, and the students can approach to MS Education Center, and locally. And applications are available. They will give you all the guidance. We have a separate department for the academic enhancement program, and he put one administrative officer for that, marketing officer, everything. So they give you the proper guidance and what are the requirements. They explain to you what passport need, how many days program, what it will cost you, and everything they will explain to them. So MS Education Center, where you have to contact.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Welcome.
Hello, how are you?
So, Darren, tell me about this program which is going on now.
Okay, well, today we're looking at the Academic Enhancement Program. So popular, people are ringing about it already. So the Academic Enhancement Program is an 8-day program where we bring students from India and show them the best of academic life in the UK. So, for example, they come to Portsmouth, they see the historic city of Portsmouth, and they have a talk. This next group will be having a talk with Professor Brendan Noble. Now, he's a specialist in regenerative medicine using stem cells. So, so they learn about science, the latest in science and technology. We're heading up to Oxford University, and then to Cambridge University, and finally to London. So they have a good mix of academics, of a little bit of fun and sightseeing. The students just love it. Now, we've run these a number of times now, and every time the parents of the students said that after the students attend, their focus on their work, their motivation is improved.
Okay, this program is designed by the government of London or by the university?
No, this is designed by us, by the Spinnaker School of English and the London Training Services, but we utilise governmental agencies to help us produce the best benefit.
Like you would be helping for getting the visa and like that?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. Now, included in the price is the visa and the airfare to London. Now any funds paid to us stays with your school until the visa has been approved. If the visa has not been approved, then of course every fund gets, the funds get refunded without any problem whatsoever. We can't guarantee the visa, but what I can say is that 99% of students who book with us do get their visas. So refusals are just very, very, very rare.
Okay. This one, Mr. Darren, this summit is you are focusing on especially some students, especially of which grade?
Okay, we're looking at everybody of students between the ages of 11 to 16. So I think that's pretty much all high school level in Hyderabad, isn't it? Yep. So high school level. Now the guys who come with us, okay, they're looked after in the UK by people who specialise in, like for example, I'm a trained school teacher, and most of our staff are. But we'll also be inviting staff from the schools as well to attend as chaperones. So the parents tend to be very, very happy with the way we've got things organised.
Okay, Mr. Darren, then after getting this, the visit, they would be joining which level, like after the schooling level, at the graduation level? Or they would be joining +2 level over there?
No, okay. Can you cut that? Can you cut it?
Mr. Darren, what types of things they can view over there in London?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Okay, well, of course, they go to the University of Oxford and the University of Cambridge, and they'll be meeting students from both in guided tours. So they'll be looking at some of the historic colleges. Now, some of these colleges, for example, King's College was established in the 12th century. Okay, so they'll be looking at some historical colleges, and they'll be having a good understanding of what's required if they ever want to go to the universities of Oxford or Cambridge. In London, we'll take them to for example, the Natural History Museum and the Science Museum. So they'll be able to see some of the technologies which developed the Western countries. For example, Charles Babbage's adding machine, which is the forerunner of the modern computer. Yep. Okay. Also, the work of Ada Lovelace, one of the best mathematicians that actually helped Babbage without any recognition. So Lady Lovelace was one of the foremost mathematicians of her time. So we'll be looking at all STEM subjects, so science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Okay, but hey, we'll also be throwing in a little bit of fun, so you'll be doing a bit of sightseeing, seeing historical castles and a little bit of shopping. So we'll take you to the nice shopping precincts in both Portsmouth and in London. So a little bit of visit to Oxford Street there as well.
Like it will be a pretty fine for the student for visiting such a great place.
Oh, exactly. And we try to do a lovely balance between both academics, historical sightseeing and a little bit of fun.
Thank you, Darren.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Of course. Thank you very much.
And that includes the English penalties is government approved and they are paid to keep the student correct. School campuses.
So the universities you
I'm finding that increasingly difficult in India, but never mind. My name is Darren, and I am here with the Academic Enhancement Program run by the SPINNAKER School of English, which is based in the UK, in Portsmouth. The owner, Mirza, is our Middle Eastern director of the Middle East Operations Program. It's a course which has been run very successfully in the Middle East before with Indian schools. Yes. Primarily MES, Middle Eastern schools, and BPS, Burma public schools. Please, basically show them the best of the UK and the US, if that's what they wish to do, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, as well as a little bit of historical visits and cultural visits and a little bit of fun. They can't have 8 or 9 days of total work. So we tried a 12-day combination of UK and US. Okay, we can include medicine if you don't want science, engineering, technology. 2 possible itineraries that we run before successfully. But of course, as I say, they're adaptable to your needs and the needs of the student. What you need is basically it. Okay. So I have to give it the hand on that. Trip at the end of day 3 as well. So we try to balance the fun and the education. Now, on day 4, we go from Portsmouth and we travel up to Oxford. Okay, the College and Museum of Cambridge, and then of course the last 2 days is spent in London. We've got the Science Museum, one of my personal favourites, being a mathematician, Charles Babbage's adding engine. The first thing that could be turned to computer is actually a recreation that's actually, a working recreation, is actually in the Science Museum. Okay, the Science Museum is in Kensington, which is right next to Imperial College. We can go for a little tour of Imperial College if you want as well. And we've got the Natural History Museum then, as well as the Victorian Albert Museum. Now, if you wanted to do a bit on the business side, which is my area, one of my alma maters, City University, has the Cass School of Business that we can go to. Now, the Cass School of Business is one of the top 5 business schools in the UK. Now, what I do, so when I have business into there, what I do is I take the students on a scenario and we basically play a game and to figure out who can make the most profit in running a business. And
there are no particular dates?
Every country has different school dates. So I'm guessing probably April, May would be the dates which you'd be looking at. Exactly. So, don't worry, I won't be giving a date just before exams. I'm a teacher, I know. So yeah, we're looking at April, May, and we're also looking at
Absolute pleasure and honor to be here today And I would like to formally introduce all the dear friends and highly esteemed academicians who has taken time from the busy schedule on the weekend to be here. First of all, I would be really honored. Darren has already introduced you to Mr. Chaminda. I met him a couple of times, but I was really impressed by what he has brought, and I think giving our kids all the exposure and knowledge in UK is a fantastic idea. I think we'll discuss it more as we go along. And again, I'm honored to have Dr. Mirza. I think we should give a round of applause to him. He's the Dean of Aberdeen University, which is an honor for all of us. You know, he's from Hyderabad, the son of our country, and you know, making our name great. So I think it's a fantastic thing. Thank you.
Which university?
Dean of Aberdeen University. Okay, and then my dear friend, Mr. Darren Windsor, and he has lost a lot of weight, but a lovely person, loves to be with the kids, and I think we'll have more interaction. He's a highly acclaimed academician who has taken time and also the chief guest for the event, so I think you should give a round of applause to him as well. Okay, now let me first of all introduce you to a very dear friend of mine with a great heart, who is a teacher by profession, but he does a lot of social work. He is also heading the NGO over here. They have about 2,000 schools all over the world. They're doing excellent work, high quality education, but they also give a percentage of students scholarships to go to other countries, especially to Turkey. And you know, a lot of, you know, recently I went to his school and I was really impressed. I welcome you, Mr. Osman, for the session today. He came, you know, he cancelled one of his events and came here. So please give a we have today, he's not well, he couldn't come. He sent his review. You can, you know, you can give a short introduction of yours.
Hi, myself Suhaib. I came on behalf of Galaxy Group of Institutions and 99 channel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with us is, you know, from MS School, the principal, Mr. Shokit. If you can give a short introduction of yourself.
Yeah,
She's gone now into the corporate academics and schooling. I think she's very relevant. We should spend more time with her. Dr. Mirza, I've introduced you to Ms. Kausar. But Kausar, you can put some words about yours.
Hello everyone, I'm basically an early childhood educator, and I've been working, early childhood education has been a field that is not being supported too well with the government as well. So we really fought it out to bring that recognition in place recently, and then we've started a company where we're working on leadership programs. So we do professional development for school leaders. We've been doing extensively with very big schools. You know, we are collaboratively, we are working, and we call resource people from across the world and we do so that, and it's not helping us resolve our quality of education that we really want to. So we need to work on what we need as in today, and that's what we do.
Thank you, Mirza. Aisha would like to speak for 2 minutes, I believe, on the school. Yeah. Aisha, can you just give a quick points about the school?
Assalamu alaikum. Myself Sayyida Aisha Simmi, and I'm a principal of separate classes for girls and boys. And afternoon Zohar Namaz will be there in our school with Azan. Mashallah, it's very good. And as well as in academics, we are looking for the broad knowledge, good manners, so many things, and we are expanding our schools this year, inshallah. Mostly in Siddipet, like nearby in Hyderabad, our districts also, and inshallah this year we'll do that.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Professor Rekha, and I'm from an events company called Mighty Events. So we cater to events like IPL, CCL, Pro Kabaddi, and do a lot of corporate events, weddings and all, and very soon we'll be a part of this. Thank you.
A few years ago, but one of the institutions which is highly acclaimed in the city of Hyderabad. So please welcome Dr. Fakhruddin, and Dr. Fakhruddin, if you can. 2 minutes about Moscow, if you can say, Doctor.
I represent an organization called MESCO. I'm a medical doctor. This organization is there for the last 37 years. As medical students, this organization was started.
Thanks God that maybe I will be planning. This is my wish to give good education to the poor other meeting. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, and thankful for the bishop. He's a bishop of India, but I know him for the last 6 years. One of the best human beings I have ever met in my life. We should first of all congratulate him. He's heading entire India, if I'm right, Father?
Yes.
So I think we should welcome him and thank him. Today is the service day from the thing, and I would humbly request you if you can tell 2 minutes about the mission and your institution.
Yeah, it's my privilege to have this time with you all. I think my wish is this: every human being should serve the society, give back to the society. So from Baptist Finland, I'm from Baptist denomination. We have come out with the denominational feelings. Independently we are working all over India. Now I am the moderator of Bishop Council of India. And it is my privilege that I being ordained on 3rd December 2018 for all over India. I am the #1 bishop and moderator. I need your cooperation.
Congratulations. I think there are many schools and institutions under your...
We have 3,000 schools.
Oh, wow.
Apart from St. Anne's, Little Flower, etc., etc. We have 3,000 schools where we are giving education to children.
I'm not finished there. I would love to have, and I told you, we are really proud of someone from Hyderabad, really down to earth, and I thank my friend Darren for introducing me to all these lovely people. He put me on the hot seat today. Dr. Mirza will speak for a few minutes, but I think I would also request him to tell them about the students who have already gone there and benefited.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good afternoon to everyone. I'm the product of Osman University. I have done my master's and my doctorate, my PhD also from here. And I started my career as a lecturer in Anwalum College. And 1995, I moved to Qatar as a teacher in MES Indian School. And I worked there 15 years in the school. So I have taken the students to the international educational tours. I was the tour in charge for this one. So actually our objective of this tour organizing is like international understanding, national integration, how we can live together with irrespective of religion, caste. So 15 years continuously I take 15 batch students to the various countries in the world, including USA, UK, all European countries. So one day I was sitting with Mr. Chaminda in London. So I told him that the Indian students have got a lot of excellent talents and skills, but we're not exploring them. So what way we can introduce the children to the international world? So I was discussing with him. He said, Dr. Mirza, you have an experience of educational tours. So why not we have to introduce an academic enhancement program for the Indian students? So then he said my objective is not to make profit, or it's not a profitable organization. I want to have a social organization with a social objective. So and one more thing I would like to tell you, Mr. Chaminda is alhamdulillah, I converted to Islam, and he have very he's basically from Sri Lanka. But when I see his objectives and goals, and I really impressed, and he became my best friend. So I traveled to UK and give lectures in different universities. I also work in his organization, and he told you will be the Middle East director. So our main target group is we are focusing on Indian students, because Qatari students where I am living, they can go anywhere, they can afford to go because they are rich people and they have government will support them. So we will come with an idea at least to cover our cost to take the students to different countries, and especially in UK we started with that, and we take it to the international famous universities like Cambridge, Oxford. Mr. Darren has already explained to you how it will work. And then after going there, they will just come to know how we can enter into these universities, what are the requirements, and the scores, all those things. So they have wasted 1 year time. So while going with this program, what happened, they will explain to you which university requires it very well. It was very short, in a short period of time, we organized it in 7 days. We have done this program excellently, and we went to all the places what we promised. And Mr. Chaminda has delivered more than what he promised to the students. And when the children are coming back, they were literally every child was crying. And that is the relation. And the British families where they are living, they are asking every moment the children, when you are coming to have lunch because dinner, because why you are late. So that's the kind of different kind of people, children, and it improved their adjustment capacity, and international understanding, national integration, how to live. So I really I want all your support, and also here some scholarship for the students, like who are economically backward. We will have some criteria to select them, and you can also send your request to us, like who are really cannot afford to pay, and so he's introducing some scholarships also. So let's work together for making this program success. So I thank you for
We'll give a clapping. Minda to add to you.
First of all, I should come to this place, and I'm so glad to hear with you today. And the main focus on this program is to give the international exposure, and plus there are so much benefit for the Asian continent students to like scholarships, and the scholarships in the particularly STEM, science, technology, engineering and mathematics, which students they don't know. So I want to explore them. Yes, we actually throughout the program we motivate them what you needed to get and what you needed to give back to your society, because this modern world, the technology is actually changing more rapid than ever before. So we needed to show them, yes, but we needed to be more advanced than the technology. So we needed to learn. So through that, not the traditional subjects, there are more innovative subjects in the university which they don't know, because they are applying for the traditional subjects which they are applying with the new subjects. So these new subjects have opportunities in all around the world, and there are lots of opportunities in the UK. So we want to explore these opportunities with the students. Thank you so much. And I already discussed with Professor Sia to whoever cannot afford this program, if you arrange it with enough number of students who can afford the program, from ourselves, Professor Sia and Dr. Mirza, we all together we're going to contribute to this scholarship, full scholarship to come with the program.
Wow, I think it's thank you so much. Thank you, Alila. I would request everyone to exchange card with Mr. Chaminda, Dr. Mirza and Tarek.
Couple of years back, we have also done this kind of program. We selected a number of students, and we arranged the education as well as cultural trip like this, and then they stayed in Turkish houses. So it was a really good experience for the students. So they learned how Turkish people live, their lifestyle, and then their hospitality, and then the love effects, and then it helps the societies to know each other, and then reduce the tensions, because these students are our future. So they will build our future. So unfortunately, our forefathers they did mistakes, and then we should not repeat those mistakes. So how can we reduce the the tensions through dialogue? So how can we get dialogue? This kind of programs are really good opportunities for the students to interact with other societies and learn from them, maybe give good things to them as well, and then in the future, so they will create a better world. So these kind of programs should be supported, definitely. And
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Players and the other students.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. I am Osman from Turkey, and I'm director of In Dialogue Foundation to promote peace and social harmony in the societies. And we are associated with education as well. So we promote education in the society to uplift the welfare in the society. So we believe that the students are our future. So to create our future bright, we need bright students. So we promote education and recently I came to know that this program, UK program, so it must be supported by each and every schools to send their students to UK to engage with UK culture, as well as better English, better education from Oxford University as well. So I promote that one. Thank you so much.
Good evening. Good evening. I am very happy to join this program as it is internationally renowned for the betterment of the education system. It's the privilege to participate in this program as moderator of India, and it gives me very immense pleasure to know that this 8 days program will cover all the history, science, technology and medicine. So our Indian students are required to have education tools like this. God bless you for encouraging.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am really honored today to have a personality from United Kingdom, Mr. Chaminda, who has come all the way here to bring some really exciting programs for the young student from the schools. He takes them to UK and gives them quality exposure, and I think he will put more points on that. Mr. Chaminda, please.
I'm really honored to come to the Hyderabad and meet the doctors here. So we have discussed the number of programs, what we can offer to the Indian students, which is the academic enhancement program, and the scholarship program, what we can offer to the Indian students. And I'm really thankful to everybody who participated for our small get together, and professors here. Is tremendous work, and I'm really appreciate, and I really enjoying in Hyderabad.
Can you please tell about your website so that they can contact you?
Our website is www.spinnakerschoolofelenglish.com. For the academic enhancement program, www.spinnakeraep.com.
Thank you very much, and I feel the parents and young kids, they would like to contact, they can either do to me or directly to Mr. Chaminda. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today with one of the top event organizers of India. She does for IPL, in fact, for so many organizations that I cannot even say. Ms. Rupa is one of the most professional persons I have met in India for doing both academic, sports, entertainment, family-related events. And today we have done a very major conference of academics from top universities in United Kingdom. And she was the one who hand-holded us and supported us, in fact, organized the entire event. I'll give the mic to her and she will explain a bit about her organization and what she did today. But let me profoundly thank her for this wonderful evening at Taj Banjara. Here you go.
Thank you, Zia. That was really nice of you. So once again, I'm Rupa. Thank you so much, Zia. And once again, I'm Rupa, and I'm an event manager. We do a lot of events. And for this program today, I would like to say it's a beautiful program, and teachers and students, this is something where, like, you can achieve your dreams, you can fulfill your dreams, you can fulfill your higher education. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Sheikh Afroz. I'm a director of ZSC Corporates, and we had a wonderful event today, that is Academic Summit, and we have a great personalities over here, such as chairmen, vice presidents and principals of the school around the Hyderabad, and we'll be looking forward to see this kind of academic summit in the future as well, and we are very happy to do this. Thank you so much.